I'm here with Roma Calatayud-Stocks and her award-winning book, A Song in My Heart, a novel. And what really cool about this book is it talks about a song in my heart and it gives you a song in your heart in the back. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to Book
Terry.
Expo America.
Very happy to be here.
It's a lot of excitement. It's nice to hear the buzz in the background and all that fun stuff. So tell me about A Song in Your Heart. It's a historical novel, and as you just told me, it's up for an award. I'll let you talk a little bit about that before I ask you my question. So tell me.
Well, it's a historical novel set at the turn of the 20th century in the Twin Cities, New York, and other cities around the world. And it's about a young woman who is a virtuoso pianist and budding composer, and she's inspired by legendary composers. And she decides that she wants to be a symphonic conductor despite the obstacles, because of course at the turn of the 20th century, music was really the milieu of men primarily. So it really takes the reader from the early 1900s to about the roaring 20s. So a lot happens in her life.
Now, you said it was up for an award. What is the award?
Yes, the award is, right now, is a finalist for Best Novel in Historical Fiction and First Book for the 14th Annual International Latino Book Awards.
That is so fabulous.
Yes,
already an award winner, and now could be a multi-award winner. That's just so cool.
Oh, thank you.
Now, will you hear while you're here at Book Expo?
Yes, tonight.
Oh, wonderful. Come back and tell us tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
What inspired you? I mean, obviously your main character was interested in overcoming challenges. What inspired you to take on a novel like this?
Well, I had the wonderful opportunity in 2002 to produce a concert for the Minnesota Orchestra. And it was, the idea for that concert, Latin Renaissance, was to highlight composers, Hispanic composers from the late 1800s to the present. And I was really inspired by what was happening in music during the early 1900s. It was a very vibrant period in history, not just here in the United States, in Minnesota, but all around the world. So I really wanted to tell that story from a women's point of view, because that had never been told.
Now, how much research? I mean, I understand that it's a novel, so it's fictional, but how much, how much research? I mean, was it hard to find research or data to really build around for a story?
It was not hard, but it was a lot of work, which I absolutely love, because I think that was one of the more exciting aspects of writing historical fiction, is you get to learn so much about it. So I did try to research everything from the period in history, of course, but also because this is a woman who wants to be a conductor, I wanted to research about the history of many composers from around the world. So every chapter in the book is titled with a musical composition by legendary composers, from Beethoven to Liszt to Mozart, and sort of the music sort of gets weaved into the story of Alejandra Stanford, who is the protagonist.
Excellent. Now, who would you say is your audience for this book? Is it folks who are already interested in music, or would readers who don't necessarily know a lot of music history find it just as intriguing?
Yes, I would say both. At first hand, it might be individuals who have a great appreciation for culture, for the arts, for other cultures, and for history. But I think I've had a few reviews from people who didn't really know much about music or art, and really felt intrigued by how much they learned about it. And I think that was part of what I wanted to communicate. I have this immense passion for honoring cultures through the music and through the art. So that's what I wanted to convey, but also in an entertaining way, and that's why I chose to do it through a novel, which is actually book one of a trilogy.
Wonderful! Yes. Oh, I can't wait. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm so glad you were able to join us today. And do come back and tell us about
I will.
being a finalist.
Much.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Welcome.